Welcome to Whitney's World. I'm your host, Whitney Ward. Here we explore spirituality, mindset, and manifestation. 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go. Well, welcome back to another episode of Whitney's World podcast. I'm your host, Whitney Morgan Ward, and I am so thankful that you've tuned in wherever you're at on this planet. Thank you for being here. Guys, we have another very special guest. This is my second guest of Whitney's World Season 2, and I want to welcome the queen of angel face aesthetics, Kaylee Buchanan. Thank you for coming to the show. I am so happy you're here.
Hello, beautiful angels. I'm so excited to be here. Thank you, Whitney, for having me.
You're so welcome. Guys, look at this bag.
This is so cute. This is from my first anniversary at the spa. I gave it to all my guests.
Yes, and I literally travel with this.
That's so cute.
I put like my jewelry and stuff in here, and this is how I'm like, okay, all my jewelry, everything, all my little glitters and everything I need. So I carry this with me like on all my vacations.
A mini tote.
Yes, a mini tote. So thank you for being here. I am so glad. It's been really fun to be in the creative process, and we just recorded a ton of content before this, and now we're recording. So I feel like the energy's good.
It's so good. It was so nice out there and beautiful with nature.
Yes, I feel like nature is like your thing.
I love nature so much.
You're definitely a nature gal.
Yeah.
Do I still have my 3 dots?
Yeah, I took one of mine off.
I could tell. Then I was like, do I still have all 3 of mine?
Yeah.
Okay, perfect. So guys, Kaylee is the queen of angel face aesthetics. So she has done, I think, 2 facials for me. Mm-hmm. More coming. And I want to know a little bit about your story. So tell us, where are you from? What's your favorite color? What do you want to share with the world? This is your opportunity to shine your story. So what do you want to share?
Hello, everyone. My name is Kaylee Buchanan. As she said, I'm the owner of Angel Face Aesthetics. I specialize in custom facials catered to your skin and your soul, and also offer waxing. I'm about to turn 23 next month, March 29th, and my favorite color is green. I love all things green.
Any green.
Yeah.
The color of money.
Yeah.
Yes.
Abundance.
Abundance, nature.
Yes.
We love that. And what is your sign?
Aries. So I'm actually a fire sign.
Makes sense because you have red hair.
Yes.
Like literally, thanks universe.
Mm-hmm. What better sign?
Literally, that's crazy.
Yeah.
I would have thought you would have been an earth sign.
My soul is. My soul is, but my body is definitely a fire sign.
Okay. I like that.
Like I love, and I just I feel like, I don't know, it fits.
Yes, you're a fiery person. Yeah. You get things done.
Yes.
When you know you want something, you make it happen.
Yes, my mom calls me her little go-getter.
I love that.
Yeah.
Little go-getter. Oh, that's amazing. Okay, so favorite color is green. You're going to be 23 next month. And tell us a little bit about your story, like from maybe childhood to when you were a teenager to like where you are now, how you became an entrepreneur and a business owner. That's amazing.
Thank you. Yeah, so I have owned Angel Face Aesthetics, and August will be 2 years. It's been quite the journey. Starting from the beginning, childhood was great, picture perfect, always going to Disney and living. Some hard things did happen growing up at a young age that kind of shook me.
Okay.
And took that light. I feel like I was a very happy, just childlike, beautiful little light. Yeah. And then that light got taken out for a while. My teenage years were definitely not the best. I definitely fell through some hard things, some hard relationships, some hard habits, had to let those go. It's kind of sad, but growing up, I didn't think that I would make it to where I am now, to the age I am, just career-wise, everything. It's been such a beautiful journey, though, to go through. When I turned 18, I think that was my turning point. Like, okay, I did make it here. I am still here. Like, I must have a purpose. What is it? And I truly believe my purpose here is to spread light and love and just help others. So my mom, my world, she calls me Angel Face. Growing up, I was bullied for my freckles and my red hair. People would call me, fire crotch, or you can bleep that out, but, just really mean names growing up. So I hated my red hair. I hated my freckles. But she would remind me every day that they're unique. Yeah. They're beautiful. She called them angel kisses.
Oh, I love that.
So my mom is my biggest inspiration. She has battled and beat cancer several times. Wow. She raised me a single mother. She gives her all to people, and she owns her own business. So that. She definitely showed me that as a woman, you can do whatever you want and be who you want to be. So she helped me get through esthetician school, helped me get my skin license. So I dedicated my business name to her, Angel Face Esthetics. Everyone is a beautiful angel, and I want them to know that.
Yeah.
So yeah, that turning point really did a lot for me. I think it's very, very important to know that if you speak negatively and you think negatively, you're going to live negatively. If you speak positively and you think positively, you're going to live this beautiful, light, bright life, and you will figure out what your purpose is here.
Yes, I love that. And that is because of the universal law, the law of attraction.
Yes.
That we attract who we are, what we think, what we speak, and how we act.
It is very important.
So when you think negatively, you're speaking negatively, you're acting negatively, you are in the dumps. But when you change it and realize that we do have the power to change our lives through changing our minds and to being aware of the thoughts that we're thinking, when we realize we can actually go from negative to positive by changing our thoughts and then recognizing, for me, I used to say, oh, I'm so dumb. Not really realizing that, when you're saying you're dumb, your mind is okay, I'm going to prove to you why you're dumb.
Yeah.
And it's just recognizing, oh my God, I shouldn't say that about myself.
Yes.
And I think that's the small shift we can make that does transform your life.
It is. It is very hard, but it is so important and worth it. And once you do it, you're just let it out.
Yeah. Because you have to reprogram yourself. So we've been deeply programmed into lack, fear, and negativity. And so when you learn that God is source energy, abundance, love, pure love, and love is the highest frequency that we can obtain in this lifetime. So when you switch from the low energies to higher energies, everything does change.
It's so important.
It is. And when you reprogram yourself, you're now running. Once you do it, you do the hard work. But once you did actually implement the new program, now you're just running from a new program.
Yeah.
So it's beautiful. It's worth it. Every step that you put into your mindset and your manifestation and creating the life you want is so important.
Yeah, I think it's really important to remember that everyone's on their own journey. Just walk your path. We were just talking about this earlier. As long as you're not hurting anyone or yourself, do what makes you happy. Do what makes you feel good and gets that little spark inside of you going.
Absolutely.
Yeah.
100%. I love that so much. So is there anything else? What do you want to share? Do you want to share about any experiences that you had? How were you able to take the darkness and transform it into light to where you got to the point where you're 18 and you're oh shit, I need it. Oh my God, my life is worth something. How did that happen for you?
So it's very hard. I tell my best friend all the time, I don't know what really did it, but you go through so much that you're I'm not going to take this anymore. It's I don't deserve this. You realize that you have a worth and a purpose, and you are so unique, and you are meant to be here. Everyone is meant to be here for a purpose.
Yeah.
So it's just you take enough. I think a lot of people in those bad habits and those toxic relationships, you just get to a point where you take enough, and you got to remember that you're a queen and you're a king, whoever you are. You deserve love. Everyone is worthy of love.
Yes.
And you will get it one day in some way, shape, or form. Yeah. Just make sure to love yourself first. That's very, very important, is to make sure to love yourself first and foremost.
Yeah, for sure. Because everything that you get in life, you attract from who you are.
Yeah.
So when you don't love yourself, you do not get true, authentic love reflected back to you.
That's where I was at. I was just trying to fit in.
Right.
Fit in with the crowd, and you end up doing bad things, and it's not worth it. It's sometimes it's better to be alone.
Right.
And to heal and to learn love on your own.
Yeah. So did you ever have a phase of isolation, like where you were really alone and learning, or?
Yeah, so that was definitely my turning point. I was in a very, very toxic relationship from probably about 16 years old to just about to turn 18, like 2 years of just, it felt longer. Now I'm saying that, It's like, wow, it wasn't even that long, but It felt like forever being trapped there, and you're getting cheated on and you're getting, hit or whatever it may be. It's not okay. It's not love. I think that's really important to know, is that a real man will never lay his hands on you. He will never be unloyal, unfaithful, if that's what y'all are settled on, just being you two. That's what will happen. So like I said, it gets to a point where you take enough. So it was that relationship that kind of pushed me to say, hey, I need to be alone for a while and figure out what I want to do and my worth. And I did. And it was a lonely, very lonely 3 years of just growing and figuring out what I wanted. Nature helped so much, going on walks, reconnecting with nature, God, going back to church, just all that aligned so perfectly for me. And then my mom was like, do you want to go to esthetician school? Like, I've always loved skincare. I've always loved, like, helping people and doing stuff like that. So I think she saw that in me before I even saw it and was like, you should do that. So now I'm so blessed and grateful to be doing that. I get to help people, and I get to treat the skin and the soul, and it's so important, to take care of yourself. Self-care is very important. Always take a moment for you, whether that be meditating or getting something done for yourself or a walk or whatever it is. Just make sure you're doing things that make you feel good.
Yeah, absolutely. That's amazing. Yeah.
Do you have any questions for me?
Yeah, I have some questions for you.
Do?
Yes, I do. So I want to talk a little bit about skincare. Okay. Because obviously all the girlies, we want to, preserve ourselves, and we want to look our best, and we want to make sure that we give ourselves the best, especially as we do awaken into this stage of feminine energy where we're waking up, and we're waking up to, like, oh my gosh, like, I'm the queen of my life. I'm taking my power back. And beauty is everything. All of the movies talk about this when we were little girls, and, they're always wanting to take the young princesses' beauty. And so when it comes to skincare, when it comes to skin, my questions are, if there was one thing that you should do for your skin, just one, what's the most important thing?
Love yourself through all its stages.
Okay.
But if I were to say, like, an actual skin help, just have a really good skin routine. It's much more worth it to invest in professional products than the drugstore products that are harming you and just want more of your money. A professional is here to help you, and that's all they're here to do.
Okay. So what is a good skincare routine? Like, let's just, like, basic
it out.
Yeah.
You're going to want to cleanse your skin. You're going to want to double cleanse, because that first cleanse is going to remove any makeup. Like, in the morning, it's going to remove all that sweat from when you were sleeping. And then the second cleanse is going to prep your skin. It's going to get it ready for the rest of the skin routine. Super basic. You just need a really good moisturizer. Stay super hydrated. And a good SPF. Always wear your sunscreen. It's so important to wear sunscreen. It's going to help with sun damage. It's going to help with wrinkles. It's going to help. And I feel like you also, just so you know, you do tan. When you wear sunscreen, I feel like a lot of people think that they won't get that tan if they wear sunscreen. You will. You're just also protecting your skin.
Okay. Yeah, that's funny you say that, because I haven't been wearing sunscreen. I know. And my friend, I posted a video the other day. She literally messaged me. She's like, girl, you need to make sure that you're wearing sunscreen. You need to protect yourself. You need to make sure, because I need to make sure that you look your best. And so I just need you to know to wear your sunscreen. And I was like, thanks, bro. I appreciate you.
Yes.
And you're right. And that was a good reminder.
Yes.
Why is sunscreen, do you think sunscreen is the most important thing of skincare?
It's definitely, if you're not going to do anything, I would definitely say sunscreen is like the like, how would you say it? Like the
target, the thing.
The like, at least
the minimum.
You should definitely be wearing sunscreen.
And like for me, I have very sensitive skin and I'm super allergic to a lot of sunscreens. The one sunscreen that I know for a fact I can use and my skin will not break out, like I'm really allergic, is Neutrogena. And I know that's like the worst. But like I've even tried a pure zinc one that was like, I think I spent $70 from a dermatologist and it made me break out.
You didn't break out after our facial, and I used Hail and Hush.
What is it called?
Hail and Hush.
Hail and
I
Hush.
use Hail and Hush in the spa and at home, and they specialize in sensitive skin.
Can people order Hail and Hush from you?
Yes, you have to order it through a professional. You can't order it through their website. That's how you know they're professional.
Okay. So if they're out of the state, can they still order from you?
Yeah, I can drop ship.
Okay. So we love that. So if you guys want the Hail and Hush sunscreen, that is Kaylee's #1 recommended.
Absolutely.
Hit her up on Instagram or Facebook.
Instagram is Angelface by K, and Facebook is Angelface Esthetics.
Okay, we'll link them. But if you guys want to get the Hail and Hush sunscreen, that is the minimum that you're going to do for your skin. Hit up Kaylee because she can help you and make sure that you have that perfect skin, which, by the way, I need to get some from you.
She is definitely going to be booking after this.
Yes, I am. That is true. That is true. So, okay, minimum sunscreen, good moisturizer.
Drink a lot of water.
Okay.
Yeah.
Do you drink alcohol?
I do, but I want to quit because Whitney inspired me.
Aw,
you
I
did.
love that. Really?
She is living her best life, and I love it.
Yeah, I am. Honestly, when I quit drinking, everything changed for me.
Yeah.
That was when I feel like
it's a depressant.
Yeah, and I feel like my real transformation happened. I detoxed from all of the chemicals, all of that bicky stuff, but I don't feel like you drink a lot.
No, I don't.
See, I was drinking a lot.
No.
Yeah, no, I was drinking every day, multiple things, different alcohols, all different types of things at all the real estate events. Like, I was drinking a lot, but you don't seem to drink a lot.
I don't, but that is one thing about like some of those networking events we've been to is it kind of feels like you're forced to.
Yeah.
Because everyone is.
Mm-hmm.
And then you don't want to seem like weird.
So,
but that's our point, is to not care.
Yeah, it doesn't matter. Like, let them live their lives and you live your best life because you're the freaking queen. And it's time that we stand up. Yeah. What I do, here it goes. So just so you guys know, I'm like obsessed with liquids. Like, drinks are my favorite. Coffee, juices, smoothies, acai, anything, water, soda water, sparkling water, all of it, right? And I do love mocktails. I love the idea of handmade drinks. But when I'm at networking events, what I've been doing recently, and here's the code I'm going to give you from Whitney's World, I will get a ginger beer with a lime, or I'll ask them to make me a virgin mule, or I just get soda water with a lime. And then that way I'm still feeling like I'm still a part, and I'm not like, no, I don't drink. I just go up and I order, soda water or my ginger beer.
That's smart.
Yeah. And so that's something that you can do to make sure that you're just like, I don't want to drink and I'm not going to be peer pressured, because we queens do not get peer pressured.
No.
We know who we are, what our worth is, and what our boundaries are. Point blank, period. So anyway. So that's a hack for you. Yes. That is something that you feel like is kind of like weird.
I love that. Everyone should use that.
Yeah. And you could also do like a glass of cranberry juice, or you could also do a soda water with a splash of cranberry, which is like a vodka soda.
Yeah.
So there's lots of things. Get creative with it. But I do know, like, when I quit drinking, my life changed and my skin. Mm-hmm. I noticed my skin.
Because it's drying you out.
Yeah. It's crazy.
It's bad.
It is bad. Guys, teenage drinking is bad.
It's bad.
Stop. for the love of Jesus Christ.
Go dump that bottle that's in your kid's closet or under their bed out.
Yes.
Dump it out.
Not in your mouth.
Not in your mouth.
Down the drain, bro. It's time to let it go. Okay. So, okay. Hail and Hush order from Kaylee. This is what I want to ask. Is sunscreen actually bad for you?
Chemical sunscreens are bad for you.
So
you need a mineral sunscreen.
So, okay. So chemical. So zinc is the mineral, right?
Yes.
And that's what you want. You want like pure zinc sunscreen. Yeah. Okay. Chemical sunscreen is going to be anything that you buy from the store.
Yeah. Pretty much. I have not found a drugstore product that's safe for the skin.
Okay.
And I couldn't tell you what the exact chemicals are that make chemical sunscreens bad, but just don't get chemical sunscreens. Always get mineral sunscreens, UVA and UVB protection, at least 30 plus.
Is there, like, for anyone that's in a pinch, is there any sunscreen that they could go get at the store? Like, let's say you have to go to Walgreens and you don't have Hail and Hush. What do you do?
I just wouldn't wear sunscreen. I'm just not going to harm my skin just to put on sunscreen. I have to look and see if there's a good drugstore sunscreen, but from what I've done research on so far, there isn't.
Because for me, personally, I hate being sunburnt.
Yeah.
So if I'm going to go out to the beach or whatever, I always wear sunscreen, and I just use Neutrogena, and I don't get sunburnt.
So don't wear chemical sunscreen.
Okay.
And I'll look up if there's a good drugstore product, and if there is, I'll post it on my Instagram story and tag Whitney.
Okay, perfect. Yeah, we need to know. So please help. Please help the queens.
I will help
because lots of queens have kids and busy lives.
I know. Most of my clients are moms, and we cry together when I do my affirmations with them because they go, oh my gosh, no one's ever told me this. I tell my kids this. And it's like, you deserve this too.
Yeah, absolutely.
So, yes, I will definitely look into that. So moms, you hooked me with the moms.
Or the boss babes that are out there hustling and grinding and getting the bag. Holla for $1.
Us.
Okay, let's get into the number one subject in America for the women, Botox. Please. Okay, first of all, I had Botox after you told me not to do it. I haven't had it now. That's why I look normal. Botox, though, I'm not going to lie. Best thing I ever did. Like, literally to look at myself with no wrinkles. I was obsessed with that.
That's what's messed up, though. I'm going to tell you this, right? I'm going to tell you one thing that got told to me that changed my life and made me not care about how I look at all and just know that I'm beautiful. We were never supposed to see ourselves. Think about it. We were never supposed to see ourselves. We made mirrors. We made phones. We made reflection. You could see yourself in the reflection of a water, but that's not really like seeing yourself. You're never going to truly see yourself too also. You've seen what man-made, like mirrors, those are man-made. Social media standards also really, really messed us up. Social media standards made you believe that we're supposed to be skinny. We're supposed to have a butt. We're supposed to have clear skin. We're supposed to No, we're not. We are supposed to just be us and love ourselves through every single stage. And it's really that I know it sounds so hard and it sounds like, oh my gosh, yeah, just love myself. But you really do have to love yourself. And we weren't supposed to made to have filters, to have those things. We should love our wrinkles. We grew up and we lived a good life. I know I will never get Botox because I lived a good life and I enjoyed it. And I'm beautiful. I earned those wrinkles. I earned those smile marks. I earned it all.
Yeah.
I think we should love it and age gracefully.
Okay. So what's the problem with Botox?
Everyone has their own opinion. I try not to have opinions on things I'm, one, not fully educated in, and two, I don't offer Botox. But my opinion on it would be I didn't get what's it called? People are going to have such a problem with this, but I didn't get what's it called? That was going around after COVID, the shot.
Oh, the vaccine?
I never got the vaccine because What? You don't know what's in there.
Yeah.
You're not just going to put something in your face that you truly do not know what's in there. And in the long run, I think Botox just isn't worth it because, one, it's super expensive to keep up with. 2, it's kind of painful from what I've heard. 3, you're supposed to have wrinkles. And 4, once you're broke and you run out of money and can't pay for Botox, your face is going to sink. Worse than it would if you just tried to naturally take care of it and be loving to it.
So queens don't go broke. We live authentically in our true power, and
right, money's not a thing, but money pays for Botox.
Yeah, exactly. So I understand that there's a lot of women though that can afford it.
Yeah.
And they don't care that they're spending $6,000 a year on their Botox. Like, they want to live their best life. Like, I'm literally talking about me. Like, they want to feel their best, look their best, and they're kind of like, whatever. Like, I'm willing to pick and choose.
But would you still think no wrinkles is your best if that was never a social media standard? If no one ever told you, or you never saw Botox and no one ever told you that you should have smooth, perfect skin your whole life.
No, I don't think so.
No.
Yeah.
Stop listening to others.
Yeah.
You're beautiful and unique and gorgeous, and you should love yourself.
Okay. I love that. So I think that's going to resonate with a lot of people.
I hope so.
And I think it's going to hopefully take pressure off of anyone that's really struggling with feeling that way, because
you don't have to do anything just because of something you saw. You don't have to look like a filter. You're not supposed to.
Yeah, you're really not. Like,
I
totally get that.
When someone told me the whole, like, at the beginning, like, Adam and Eve, there were no mirrors.
Right.
They never knew what they looked like, and they loved each other.
Yeah, that's true. Yeah, because love does transcend, like, the physical. It's really about the inside.
Yeah. It's your soul, really, yeah.
Yeah. We are on a soul's journey.
Did your mom ever tell you growing up, it don't matter how pretty you are, if the inside of you is ugly?
Yeah.
I heard that growing up. That changed me, too.
Yeah, it's
because
true.
I was mean. I was a mean girl growing up because people were mean to me. It reflects.
Yeah.
So, no, yeah. You do what you want. That's what I was telling you. You always do what you want. Do what makes you happy, but educate yourself first. And love yourself first.
Yeah, I love that. Yeah, and I feel like with the Botox, if you are doing it from a place of, like, being insecure and feeling like you need it to make you feel better, the Botox is not going to make you feel better.
No.
It's going to make you feel worse because you're going to see yourself as, like, this perfect filtered version, but you're still going to feel the same inside. And you're like, well, that didn't freaking fix it.
Exactly.
So what the hell?
And like we were talking about earlier, again, Botox has helped with, like, TMJ. It's helped with migraines. It's helped with Tourette's. It's helped with a lot. So, like, I appreciate it in that aspect. But if you're using it to look like a filter and feel pretty, you're already beautiful. And if you need me to come to your house and tell you that to your face, I will. I will give you a hug. I will, I don't know. I want to help and I want to love, and I just want everyone to know that they're a beautiful angel.
Yeah. I think that's so special because, you know, you are right. We have been held to these beauty standards and also, like, other standards when it comes to business and having to, like, be this version of yourself and be beautiful and be skinny and have a big booty and have big boobs and it's like,
yeah.
Oh my gosh, does it ever stop? Well, no, it doesn't. But you have to really
stop it.
Yeah, you have to pick and choose through life what resonates with you, what you're willing to take, and what you're willing to let go. And I really just believe that as long as you are working on the inside, like, okay, actually, great example. When I first got my Botox, I felt like I really needed it. Yeah. Like, I needed to.
She was very persistent on it on the table. I tried so hard too.
And I was like editing my videos, and a lot of my friends around me were getting Botox, and I just loved, like, the way that they looked.
Right.
So I felt this, like, I just really want to do it. And so I did it, and I did love it. Like, I'm not going to lie. It was 100 out of 10, like, the best. But I also realized, like, like, I'm actually good though. So like, I don't really like need it to make me feel better. I felt good. And so it was just kind of like an extra like a boost.
Yeah.
For me, it wasn't like I was doing it because I didn't feel good enough from the beginning. And now, like, you guys can see it. My wrinkles are back. I haven't gotten Botox in like, I don't know how many times.
I'm 22. I have them. They're supposed to be there.
Yeah, it's crazy. Like, it is. Like you said earlier, you get your smile lines and you like through being happy and living a good life. And then the wrinkles were like the tears that you cried and the hard
the
times, anger.
It's okay. It means you lived. You're a human.
Yeah. So what's your view on gua sha?
Love gua sha. I love gua sha. That will help with lymphatic if you use it right. You don't want to go harsh. I see a lot of people online pushing it really hard.
Yeah.
And you don't want to push it hard. You're just moving everything. So really light.
So what's the point of gua shaing? Like besides, first of all, what's the lymphatic? Like what is our lymphatic control? What does it?
I know is gua sha is good for draining the lymphatic, tightening the muscles, kind of like training them into a shape.
So like reprogramming.
Yeah, kind of.
You like reprogram your skin. You give it love and intention and you tell it what to do and it will.
You're so cute.
Maybe. We'll see.
The lymphatic system is a crucial part of the body's immune and circulatory systems. It consists of a network of lymph nodes, lymphatic vessels, and organs that help remove toxins, waste, and unwanted materials from the body. So yeah, you're draining the fat and the liquid
down.
Yeah.
And your body then gets rid of it.
Yeah.
But when you don't move it out, it just sits there.
And that's when your face starts getting puffy. That's when people say their face looks puffy.
Okay. It's because their lymphatic system's clogged.
Yeah.
All those toxins are like building up. And if you just lightly, like feminine energy, ladies, we're talking like you're barely touching this. Like you're just like literally like, I love you and thank you. And you're the best.
Oh my gosh, you got to put a little pressure. She's so cute. A little
Well,
bit.
if you have the gua sha, it does. The pressure from...
It does it for you, much.
Like you literally don't push it. You just push the gua sha on there and
you always want to
go
up and out and then downward on the neck right there.
Okay. Yep. And then your body will get
up,
rid of
out,
it.
and down.
Up, out, and down.
Well, you got to open up the lymph nodes. There's like certain spots that you press first.
She's going to make a video for us.
I'm going to make a video whenever this is coming out. But definitely gua sha. I think it's very important, and definitely get a crystal one.
I have the...
You have the starter ones from my thing. Oh, you have a new one?
I have a new one. I got the one that's like silver. It's like a rock.
Stainless steel.
Yeah.
Stainless steel is not a rock.
I don't think it's stainless steel. It's not stainless steel.
Is it terahertz?
Yes.
That's really good.
I'm pretty sure.
That will like really move the muscles. Terahertz like will get your blood flowing, girl.
Terahertz. What's it called? Gua sha. How often do we need to gua sha? Yeah, that's what I have. I have this one, guys. The terahertz. Gua sha. Can you see that? That's what I have. That's really good, she said. Hell yeah, I only give myself the best.
As she should. Yeah, you want to gua sha starting like 1 to 2 times a week for like 5, not long, like 5 minutes.
Okay.
Each time. You don't want to go too long or too hard.
Perfect. Okay, ladies, we love that. So let's see. What else did I want to ask the queen of esthetician? Tell me a little bit about, let's go back to your past relationship, because I was with a narcissist as well. And I think you have to have, well, you don't have to, but I feel like when you're a healer, when you're an empath, when you're a person that really cares about people, when we don't know who we are or like anything that's going on, we attract narcissists because they see the light in us and they need it for them to feel alive. So tell me about, how did you actually walk away and not ever go back?
They feed off your energy and you get so tired and drained. The last time I saw him, he threw a water on me and then, like, pushed my face to be quiet. And that was probably one of the first times he, like, actually, like, physically, like, did something. And I was like, whoa, like, this could get serious. Like, I watch too many, like, dramas. Like, I'm not trying to get killed or something, you know? Like, that's not okay, and I deserve better. So after that, it was just a lot of cheating. He was on drugs, and I didn't know actually until the very end of it all. It was just getting lied to so much when you know you're right, and someone trying to make you feel crazy is not okay. Like, he was at the strip club, and I caught him there. So I, like, threw a drink on his truck because I was so mad. I wasn't going to go inside and make a fool of myself. Right. Like, thank you. But I threw a drink on his truck, and when he got home, I was like, I confronted him, and he was like, no, I was not, like, at the strip club. And I walked out with him to his truck. It was like, here's my drink that I threw on your truck. Like, wow. Yes, you were. And it was just, like, coming to that realization, like, you deserve better. Like, you can't sit in it, and it's really, really hard to get out. Like, I definitely fought urges to text him back just because you don't want to be lonely. Right. You want someone, and you think that, especially in those kind of relationships, I'm sure you might resonate with this, but they know so much about you. Yeah. It's like, I don't want, like, that. I don't know.
You don't want them to use it against you.
Yeah.
Yeah. The other thing for me was that I think the hardest part for me to let go of my ex was I knew so much about him and his trauma and his childhood and his demons and his thing that it was like, how do I leave him? He's going to die without me. Like, how is he going to be able, like, and like your mind tries to tell you that they need you, and then they tell you they need you. Yeah. And then the empath in you is like,
I need to nurture. Okay. And I need to take care of this person. Yeah.
I can't abandon them. They've been abandoned so many times. How am I going to, I can't do that to them. I'm better than that. I could save them.
I could change them.
Yes. And like, no, you can't.
You can't.
You literally can't. You can't change your mom. You can't change your boyfriend. You can't change your friend.
You know who you can change?
You. I love that. That's so true. You are the only one you can change.
Yes.
So
pour into you.
So when you finally, you guys were living together?
No.
Okay, that's God. Good.
Yeah.
So when you finally cut the cord and you're like, I'm done. Do you want to share the like breaking point? Like, when were you like, I'm literally
that
done.
Day,
I'm choosing me.
When he threw that drink on me and put his hands on me, it was like.
And that was after the club?
Yeah, that was probably like a day or two after. He had cheated on me with this like 40-year-old woman from the club. And I was like, that's disgusting. Like, you could get me killed with like a disease. Like, I did not sleep with him. And that was upsetting him. So then he broke whenever I was like, I know everything. One of the girls was texting me, and it's like, once you have so many girls telling you about your man, it's like, oh, okay.
I need to wake up.
This is gross. Yeah. So like,
joke's on me.
I left, and it was hard. He still texts me to this day.
And you don't block him?
No, I want him to see me living my best life. I'm doing amazing without you and always will be. Thank you.
See, I'm a blocker.
No.
I block you from my social medias, my phone. I don't care. I don't want to hear from you.
Yeah.
Because this is the thing. They're going to look at you anyway. But guess how they're going to do it? Through someone else.
Oh.
So I just want you to know that you're ex from my life. Now, obviously, you're obsessed with me. You know, of course. So if you really want to see me, you can look. Like, you can go the extra mile. And, like, I can't block you from that. But you just, like, for me, I'm a blocker because I just want to, I want them to know, like, you don't get access to me.
I used to be a blocker. But now it's just like, I don't care.
You don't care.
No.
You like.
I have enough power to not reply. And that's more than enough for me. Like, 15-year-old me would have been like, on my way.
Yeah.
Like, no.
Right.
No.
Until you're with a narcissist, I feel like, until you really go through the mud,
you don't
until you're dragged through the mud, until you really wake up to the fucking mind games that are being played in your head from this person, you don't really understand what it's like to be messed with on that level and to really be like, okay, I deserve more. And why did I allow myself to get here? And that was where my journey started. Like when my life came crumbling down and I had lost everything, my world blew the fuck up. I was like, okay, clearly something's not right.
Yeah.
And I need to figure out what's going on. And what's crazy is through my journey of healing, everything went back to I didn't feel worthy. And I didn't love myself. And I didn't feel worthy because I feel like I was always told growing up in church and through that experience that I had to do certain things, be a certain way, act a certain way to get approval from the God outside of me to come into my heart. And once I'm, really decide to let go or, just follow the rules of the church or the standards, then I'm worthy of love. And I never had this like, no, like you're worthy as you are. And like every day you grow closer to God.
Yep.
And like, that's the change. And that's the beauty that I've learned through my journey is I'm not perfect now, but I'm always trying to get better. I'm always trying to be better.
No one's perfect. Nothing's perfect.
And like, I'm worthy every day, even when I fuck up, even when I slip, even when I make a mistake, even when I look at someone and I'm like last night, this girl, I was at this reggae show and she literally tapped me so hard on my back. She was drunk. I don't drink. And I turned around and the look on my face was so annoyed. And then I checked myself. I'm like, first of all, why did you just look at her like that? Like, can you not? Like, can you be nice? Like, what is wrong with you? Like, she's drunk and she thought I was someone else.
Yeah.
And so I turn around with this like super weird look and I'm like, because I was actually showing my friend something. It just caught me off guard, right?
Yeah.
And then I was like, oh, and then she's like, oh my God, you're so beautiful. And I was like,
yeah.
Like, thank you. And then I felt even worse that I looked at her like she was a demon because I'm like, oh my gosh, like that was so mean. Wow. So anyway, I don't even know why I was being brought to that, but I think just like really learning self-love, self-worth, and getting better every day. Like that was a situation that I recognized, like I could fix that. I could be better.
Oh yeah, there's no reason to judge. There's no reason for anything. It's just spread love. Everywhere I go, I greet everyone. Hi, gorgeous. Hi, beautiful. And it makes an impact. It really does. You can see someone's face when they needed to hear that. And it's like, just do good.
Even like today when those girls walked up and they were like I felt like their energy was like a little annoyed with us that we were creating content and we had taken over like this little space, not really like, but we'd kind of taken it over. And I think you had said something and I just opened up and I was like, hey ladies, like, how are you? This is amazing. I just said something to them and they just opened up. Like completely opened up to us and the energy completely shifted and changed just by us being like, oh, we were like, you guys can come in. Like, we're just looking at this video. And they're like, oh, okay. And
like, what are you guys up to?
Yeah. And I was
like recording content for her podcast.
And
like just super nice. We were like, and they were super nice saying how gorgeous her dress was and how cute everything was. And they had walked away and then on their way back, they were like, oh, we just subscribed to the podcast.
Yes.
It was so sweet.
And so it's like what you put out comes back.
Yes.
And you are in control of helping other people and shifting the perception because there are so many people in this world that think people don't care about them. People don't see them. But when you see someone, you're like, oh my God, I love those pearls on your face. There's something in them that opens, and that's the divinity, that's the God, that's the Christ consciousness that Jesus came here to teach. Love your neighbor as yourself. Allow people the opportunity to open up, be kind, fill someone with a true, genuine compliment. It could be as simple as, yo, I really like your glasses.
Yeah, she pulled one of those at the park. You said, I really like your hat.
Yeah, and the lady's like, thanks. Like, but I meant it. It was cute.
Yeah.
It was pink, which is my favorite color. And it was a little sun hat, and it had like this yellow strip around it. And I thought it was adorable. And I also, like, we're kind of taking over the space, and I want people to know, like, we see you.
Yeah.
We're not taking over.
No.
You're welcome here. here. Like, we're doing our thing. You're doing your thing. What's up? We're all creating this beautiful life together.
Yeah.
And you are, as the queen, you are the one that initiates contact. You are the one that initiates the space for people to feel comfortable in your presence, because you are the queen. You're the one that allows people to come into your world. And by just simply saying something kind or saying hi, happy Saturday, giving someone a smile, it changes everything. Everything.
Yeah.
Right?
It did.
It does. It's like magic, and it's not that hard. It's literally not. It's just you being brave enough and bold enough and powerful enough to say, I see you and you're welcome in my presence. I'm not ignoring you. I'm not trying to tell you you're not welcome here.
No.
Like, you are welcome here. Like, one of my statements for Whitney's World is, welcome to Whitney's World. You can sit with us.
Yeah.
Like, if you choose to sit with us, you could sit here.
Yeah.
Like, and I think that's like amazing. If you're willing to do the work and love yourself and heal and do your thing and follow your soul calling and find your true self, you can sit with us, because that's what this is about. Love and light.
Yep.
So
Love and light.
I love that. Well, I got you a gift, and I want
What?
you to open it.
She pulled a me on me. I got her a gift. She's so funny. What are you talking about?
Okay, I have to disclaimer, you can't keep the box.
I don't want the box.
This is my Whitney's World gift giveaway box. So
I love it. That's so cute. You have like your own little box for everyone.
Look how cute this is, guys. I need someone.
It's velvet.
It's papyrus. I need to find like 18 more of these. Okay, so
I'm doing an ASMR for them.
I love that.
Okay.
Who's the ASMR people? Drop a comment below.
Did you hide it?
Of course. It's a gift. You have to find it.
What? Oh my God, shut up. That's so funny. Are you serious?
Yeah.
I read The Secret. I didn't know there was the magic.
So this is a 28-day, it's not a challenge. It's like a journal prompt. And it says one word changes everything. So this book literally changed my life. I went to physical therapy and the lady told me I needed to get it. And this book is what gave me all my visions for the queendom and everything. It's like working with gratitude and like all of that. So it's 28 days of, it's going to give you something to do every single day, whether it's like pulling pictures of people that you want to send love to.
Yes.
It talks a lot about connecting with nature and just being grateful for everything in life. And I really wanted to give that to you because I felt like you.
This is so freaking awesome. Thank you, Whitney. I love this so much.
You're so welcome.
I can't wait.
I would love to know after you do the 28 days what comes to you, whether it be a download, a business idea, a breakthrough in your life financially, with your friendships, maybe someone in your life. Maybe you get blessed with a trip. Maybe, like, I don't know. I just want to know, like, what happens from your 28 days.
I love that so much.
Thanks for coming on to Whitney's World.
Okay, now it's her turn to open the gift that I got her.
Oh, red.
Yeah.
For the Queen of Hearts.
For the queen.
I love it. Oh.
I picked each thing perfectly for you. Yeah.
Is this
so you can sage.
Sage?
Yeah.
Guys, look at this. Look at the flowers.
They're so her vibe.
Can you guys smell it? Let me know if you can smell it in the comments. I can smell it. Oh. What?
That's selenite. That's going to help keep all of her other things charged and just the energy and frequencies raised in here.
And it looks like a castle.
Mm-hmm. Yeah.
Can you guys smell it?
She's
just kidding. It actually smells like the sage. Oh, I love that. I actually don't have any castles.
Really?
This is my first castle.
Aww.
I
It's so
love
cute.
That. Thank you.
Of course.
Oh my
Yeah.
gosh.
Tell me those are not gorgeous.
Guys, look at these.
So her vibe. Oh my God.
Wow. The little starfish and they're blue.
I cannot wait to see you when I'm smelling
I'm gonna
everything.
put it on. Yeah, can you guys smell them? Stop. I've been wanting one of these. I literally saw one of these yesterday and I was like, I have to buy one of these.
There you go.
Oh my gosh.
So pretty.
Guys, look at this.
It's a sun catcher with a slice of agate.
And it has a heart. Can you guys see it? Oh
It's
my
so
gosh,
cute.
friend.
Do you love?
I love this. I literally am going to hang this from the ceiling and put it like right here
Yeah, wherever the sun comes in.
in my room, actually.
Yeah.
And it has a star.
And the little moon.
I love this so much. This is my first one I've ever had.
Really?
Well, thank you so much for my gift. I love this so much.
Of course, everything is from Your Crystal Shop in Merritt Island. They have a Etsy, so if you need any crystals, that is definitely where I would go.
Your Crystal Shop.
Yeah.
I love that in Merritt Island.
Mm-hmm.
So you guys should definitely check it out. Oh my gosh, thanks. Okay, so is there anything else that you would really like to leave the listeners with? Maybe something that you do every day that's really helped you on your spiritual journey, your transformation journey?
Definitely spend some time with nature and make sure to say some positive affirmations to yourself every day. So I'm going to say some to you now. I want you to know that you are loved, you are unique, you are powerful, and you are beautiful.
You are loved, you are unique, you are powerful, and you are beautiful.
Always.
Always and forever.
Yes.
I love that. So where can they find you again?
Okay, so on Instagram, Angel Face by Kay, Facebook, Angel Face Aesthetics, and if you are local, then I am located in Rockledge, Florida.
Amazing. And do you do any house things for facials?
House?
Like if someone wanted you to come to their house?
Oh, no.
No,
You have
okay.
to have a specific license for that.
Okay, perfect. So if you guys want to check out her facials, she is absolutely incredible. She can take care of you in her cute little cabin. She works in a cabin style
Salon.
Thank you. Thank you. So if you guys want, check her out. And well, thank you so much for coming. I'm so glad we could do this. I can't wait to release it. And
Thank you so much for having me, Whitney. Just don't forget how loved and beautiful you are and to spread love and light everywhere you go.
thank you, Qween, Angel Face Aesthetics. I love you. Thank
Love you.
Well, guys, have an amazing week. If you want to be on my podcast, send me a DM on Instagram or TikTok or Facebook, or you can email me at whitneysworldpodcast@gmail.com. And I would love for you to come on, share your story. We can create some content and really give you a voice in the world. So thank you guys so much for being here today. As always, 5, 6, 7, 8. Let's go.
I love you.
Get your hands and feet in the cold all time and go to the wall.